wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get in some front page news. Can I ask you a real question, Charlamagne?
Nope.
You still think your Cowboys going to make it?
My boundaries. Well, no, not right now. But we were in the hunt until last night.
Oh, you were in the hunt. So,
we were in the hunt until last night.
So you understand there's no more hunt?
Y'all gun jam?
We got beat by the Bengals. So I'm pretty sure we're out of playoff contention.
Okay, all right. Well, last night, yes, the Bengals beat the Cowboys 27-20. It seems like the Cowboys are out of the quote-unquote Super Bowl hunt. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, Envy. Morning, Charlamagne. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, Mimi. Look at this, right? Full circle moment. We came up
Full
together in
circle
LA,
moment.
y'all.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
Peace,
yeah,
Mimi.
sat on many panels together. Yep, absolutely.
I'm sorry you had to go
All
through
right,
that,
y'all.
Mimi.
Go to hell.
So many updates to some stories we brought you yesterday. We got to jump right in. So the suspect in the UnitedHealth CEO killing has been arrested. Luigi Mangione is his name. He is facing multiple charges across both states in New York and in Pennsylvania, including murder. Now, this all came together yesterday. You guys were talking about McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. He was recognized there by a worker. He's now been charged in New York with 1 count of murder, as well as charges that include possession of a forged document and weapon. He's facing 5 charges in Pennsylvania, including forgery and carrying a firearm without a license. Now, he appeared in person for a preliminary arraignment in Pennsylvania last night. He's currently being held without bail. He did not enter a plea. Now, police say he was found with a ghost gun, fake ID, a handwritten manifesto, which was connected to the crime. Now, that manifesto reportedly expressed anger at the healthcare industry, stating that violence was the only way to bring change and referred to healthcare executives as parasites. Now, right after that arraignment, officials held a press conference, and during that press conference last night, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, he actually touched on something you said yesterday, Charlamagne, that many are praising this man, calling him a hero, but he is no hero. Let's listen to what Governor Shapiro had to say.
But some attention in this case, especially online, has been deeply disturbing, as some have looked to celebrate instead of condemning this killer. In America, we do not kill people in cold blood to resolve policy differences or express a viewpoint.
Yeah, I understand the frustration. I understand the anger people have towards the healthcare system, but I don't agree with vigilante justice. Violence is not the only way to make change.
But it's crazy because, I mean, like you said, a lot of people look at him as a hero. I mean, women are saying how sexy he is, and fellas are saying, yeah, my grandmother lost her life because they denied her. My mother lost her life. So people are really looking at him as a modern day hero, which is crazy.
You know what's crazy? When I first heard that it was somebody from UnitedHealthcare, the CEO, I literally was like, this has to be like a political or like a statement of some sort, because like so many people, you'd be surprised how many, you seeing it now, how many people have these deep feelings about the healthcare system, and you don't know until you go through it how many hoops and stuff you have to jump through. But for someone to lose their life because of a job that they have,
right? But I wonder the connection though. That's the thing. I'm like, I know his grandmother and his grandfather died several years ago, but I wonder, were they denied help? Was his parents denied help? Like, what was it that made him like crack? That made him say, "This is what I want to do today." You know what I mean? I wonder what that was.
Right, and I think Envy. I'm sorry, Char.
No, go ahead, Mimi. Go ahead.
No, I think, too, that's what people are wondering, because when you do a deep dive into his background, like, he's from a really impressive family. Like you guys were talking earlier, he went to an all-private boys' school in Baltimore. He graduated, from an Ivy League college. He's related to a prominent family in Maryland that owns country clubs, healthcare facilities, real estate companies. His cousin is a Maryland state delegate. His name is Nino Mangione, and he actually put out a statement. He represents part of Baltimore County, and he put out a statement on behalf of the family, and it just reads in part, "Our family is shocked and devastated by Luigi's arrest. We offer our prayers to the family of Brian Thompson, and we ask for people to pray for all involved. We are devastated by this news." So, I mean...
A young man like that was probably inspired by something he saw online. He might have wanted to be some type of martyr.
Maybe, but also, like, you wonder as more details come out. Like, remember, he made a call right before he did the shooting. Like, they have him on camera. I wonder who he called at that time at 6 a.m. You know what I mean? So
probably Starbucks.
Place his order?
Yeah.
Get out of here. He would do that on the app. Or maybe
Oh, you're right.
But he just got a water, though,
he
anyway.
He would use the app.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, he's an app guy.
Well, I'll tell you this. People love vigilante justice until, that vigilante takes out somebody they actually like.
Right.
Exactly. And like you said, too, yesterday, this could be anybody. This could literally happen to anyone. You have no idea who hates you, right? And is carrying around something against you. So moving right along, a jury took just 90 minutes on Monday to find Marine veteran Daniel Penny not guilty of criminally negligent homicide. Now, Penny was accused of using a 6-minute chokehold on Jordan Neely, who was homeless and allegedly threatening subway riders last year. Now, after the verdict came down, Neely's uncle reportedly caused a scene in the courtroom. He said something to the effect of, "It's a small world, buddy." Basically to the Marine veteran Daniel Penny, "Don't let me catch you outside." Then he went outside and he had this to say to reporters.
Everybody else has vigilantes. We need some black vigilantes.
That's right.
People want to jump up and choke us and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
Right.
I'm tired.
Tired.
I know you're looking for us to be like, oh, go and march. Go and march. No. This weekend, I want you to hold a community event.
Well, we won't have to try to figure out what his motive is if something happens to Daniel Penny.
Yeah. But he did go on to say, go out and hold a community event in your community and let them know what you need, for your community to make it better. So now Neely's family, they plan to move forward with a civil lawsuit against Penny following that not guilty verdict. And coming up, we'll talk about how TikTok is fighting to stay alive and what that means for the app and its users.
All right.
And definitely sending healing energy to the family of Jordan Neely, man.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get in some front page news. Let's start off with some football. Now, the Bengals beat the Cowboys last night 27-20. Charlamagne, are y'all still in the hunt for the Super Bowl, or are you giving that up?
I mean, it would take a real miracle, but yeah, I'm probably giving it up. But see, here's the thing. I am a delusional Dallas Cowboy fan, so I'm already thinking about next year. We're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, okay.
We are going to the Super Bowl next year. You hear me?
My man better be as loyal to me as these Cowboy fans are, because I don't even know much about football, but I feel really bad for you every time I hear you talk.
The difference between the Cowboys and this man that you keep talking about, the Cowboys actually exist.
Damn it, man.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm setting up a boundary. Didn't you talk about that earlier?
No,
You won't disrupt my peace.
I'm just letting you
won't
know.
break
Good morning,
my
Mimi.
I got some video, though, of you and some.
wow.
I don't know what we're talking about here.
Not too much on my girls,
Thank you,
Charlamagne.
Mimi.
Not too much on my
Thank you.
girls.
Snitches get stitches. Tell him, you better tell him.
Yeah.
What's
No
up,
done.
Mimi? Let's hop right into it, Mimi.
All right, let's go. Here we go. So, this next story has millions of TikTok users and creators holding their breath. So big changes could be coming down for the app soon. TikTok is asking for a last-minute delay to stop a ban from taking effect. On Monday, its parent company, ByteDance, they asked for a delay by the U.S. Supreme Court so that they could review the law. Now, this comes after a judge rejected the company's challenge to the law in a federal appeals court. The law that would ban TikTok if it's not sold to a new owner is set to go into effect January 19th. Now, that's one day before President-elect Trump will be sworn into office. Trump has signaled that he will try to reverse the ban once he's back in power.
I want to see TikTok sold to my guy, Frank McCourt. Salute to Frank McCourt. We've had Frank here on the Breakfast Club. Frank believes in consumer privacy and data protection. And he wants to acquire TikTok and create a broader plan to allow consumers to monetize their own data as opposed to the current model that, withholds technology unless users give their data away for free. So I want to see Frank McCourt and Project Liberty acquire TikTok.
All right, there you have it. And President-elect Trump he's sticking with his plan to levy tariffs against America's trading partners. In an interview with NBC that aired over the weekend, Trump said heavy tariffs will be imposed against nations like Mexico, Canada, and China. And during that interview, he was asked if tariffs would increase prices for American consumers, and this is what he had to say.
I can't guarantee anything. They guarantee tomorrow, but I can say that if you look at my just pre-COVID, the way the greatest economy in the history of our country, and I had a lot of tariffs on a lot of different countries.
Yes, they will increase prices.
Yep,
of course they will.
Mm-hmm.
Every economist on the planet knows that they're going to increase prices. And if you do remember before COVID, there was certain goods that had like tripled, like as far as cost are concerned. And it was taking forever for things to get over here from from China. So if you were doing like any house renovations or anything like that, oh man, you was going through it.
That's right.
Yeah, and to that point, tariffs, they're just taxes that get passed on to the American consumer, right? So we're talking like smartphones will go up, everyday household appliances, gaming consoles that come from China. They said that those may go up 40%. So that's an extra $200 on an already expensive Xbox or PlayStation. So if you think things are expensive now, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, and if you voted for Trump for the economy, man, boy, you about to be really, 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 really pissed off. Mm-hmm. But once again, I can't be mad at them because for whatever reason, Republicans have just, made people believe that they are the party that puts more money in your pockets, even though historically, since World War II, when there's a Democrat in the White House, the economy does better. But, messaging is important. Democrats suck at it. Republicans are great at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now to a major ruling impacting healthcare access for Dreamers. A federal court in North Dakota has blocked healthcare coverage under the Affordable Care Act for immigrants who came to the U.S. illegally as children, better known as Dreamers. On Monday, a U.S. District Court ruled in favor of Kansas and 18 other states. They had asked the court to stop a rule from the Biden administration that would have allowed some Dreamers access to healthcare insurance through the Affordable Care Marketplace. Now, the judge, he agreed to temporarily stop the government from letting Dreamers in those states access health care, which means for now, Dreamers in those states won't be able to sign up for coverage under the Affordable Care Act. Mm-hmm. Do we have time for one more?
Yep.
Okay. And this one, Ketanji Brown Jackson, she will become she's already the first Black Supreme Court justice, but now she will become the first Supreme Court justice to make her Broadway debut with a one-night-only walk-on role in the hit musical comedy Anne Juliet. Jackson will appear in the evening show on Saturday, December 14th, and will stick around for a talk back afterward with audience members.
That's dope.
She probably need that stress reliever, man.
Mm-hmm.
She's 6'3" conservative majority. She can't never get nothing done. So, she probably tired of fighting with them people. She's like, let me go try something else.
Right, let's jump on Broadway. So that's your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me on social at Mimi Brown TV. And for more news coverage, follow Black Information Network and download the iHeart Free Radio app and visit BINnews.com.
Let me ask you a question, Mimi. How was it for you yesterday? Were people DMing you and hitting you up on social?
Yeah, I did turn my phone, just turn it over.
Yeah, Mimi, go off.
My social kept I was like, I can't. It was actually causing me anxiety, if I'm being honest. It was just a little bit much.
Got you.
And mind you, Mimi been out here for a while. She's been doing a lot of things. But this audience here is different, isn't it?
Oh, girl, very different. Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, everyone had nice things to say. Everybody was very, very supportive. So it was. I mean, they were great. It was just a lot all at once. You just really feel it.
All. It's so different than anywhere else.
True.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mimi.
Mimi Brown TV.
All right, y'all.
All right. Now, when we
See you tomorrow.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.